I think we know who you are, so what we'll do is we'll start off. You're trying to compete for Nevada here specifically today. Tell me a little bit about what makes Nevada special that you think you can connect with people in this state and win this election.
Well, Nevada is a state that is looking to the future, and my campaign is about leaving the politics of the past in the past, defeating President Trump, and moving the country toward solutions on the issues where we know we need change. Everything from climate change and gun violence to delivering health insurance to every American without demanding that anybody leave their plan if they're happy with it. These are the issues that I'm hearing a lot about from Nevadans, a racially diverse, forward-looking state full of workers who have taken steps to empower themselves, and workers deserve a voice in Washington who's actually got their back.
Nevada is so historically purple. It flip-flops back and forth, but they just went completely blue. Does that give you hope for whoever wins the election?
I think so. Now, you can never take a vote for granted, and you should never leave a vote on the table. But what Nevada has demonstrated is that when you focus on the issues that really affect individuals' lives, from economic empowerment to gun violence to education, we win. And this election, I think, is more than anything else about how our lives will get better if we have a better president. That's the focus of my campaign. It's why I think we've been able to beat all of the pundits' expectations in the first two contests, and we're looking forward to continuing to spread that message here in Nevada as early voting is underway and we go toward the caucuses on Saturday.
Nevada's most powerful union has not made a recommendation for their members as to who to vote for, but they did come out a little bit against Bernie Sanders' plan, saying that it would disrupt their own health care, which is a big benefit of the union. What does that message send you on both the fact that they have, to a certain extent, criticized Bernie Sanders but not said who they would like?
Well, I stand with the culinary workers in defending the health care that they have fought for so hard, and it's one of the reasons why my plan respects and supports their ability to keep it. I want to create a public plan for everybody who wants it, but I don't want to force anybody onto it if they have something else. And having toured the healthcare facilities that the culinary workers provide for their workers and talked to people from other labor organizations who feel the exact same way, I know it's so important to make sure that we solve this healthcare issue in the right way, and I think that's a big advantage for my campaign's message as we travel through Nevada and share our vision.
If I can just grab one more here. The winning in Iowa, coming away by a slim margin there, shows that you can take a state. But coming across the country and potentially winning in Nevada, what would that mean for you on a grand national scale in terms of momentum moving forward?
Well, here in Nevada, we are reaching out to communities of color, AAPI, Latino, and African American community, represented in greater numbers here than in any of the states that have yet had a contest. And so it's an opportunity to continue reaching out to a broader and broader electorate. But we've already been able to connect with fellow diehard Democrats and draw independents and even some Republicans across to this coalition that is going to defeat Donald Trump, and that's the top priority of the voters I talk to in this nominating contest everywhere in the country.
Do we have time for another?
We have one more.
Okay. Since you've been here in this state, running around, meeting people, is there one specific moment that you can kind of point to that expresses how it's been meeting people here?
You know, the biggest moments are when people come up and tell you what's at stake in their lives. When a mom comes up and says, I want you to be the commander-in-chief for my son in the military, it makes you realize the pressure and the importance of the highest office in the land. And all politics at the end of the day is personal for each of us in a different way. My encounters with voters across Nevada and across the country bring that home time and time again.
I think that does it. Mayor, appreciate it. Good luck.
Appreciate it.